Hi everyone, and thank you so much for watching my channel, the Witty Turtle. And this is the second class of the series of Operations Management, paper number 9 of CMA Intermediate. So in this class, we are going to study what are the objectives of Operations Management. So before starting the video, I would like you to inform about this comprehensive batch of Unacademy, specifically for CMA Foundation students who are going to appear in June 2022 examination. This batch has already started from 8th of December 2021, and it is a golden opportunity for you guys to ace your examination in June 2022. Prepare with the top notch educators in India. It's a subscription that is more than just classes. They will provide you with live interactive classes, recorded lectures with unlimited watch time, access to notes from all the educators at one place. Every fourth session is a doubt clearing session and updated study material. Along with that, they will also provide you with practice mock test papers. So don't wait for anything else and get your subscriptions done today. Simply, you just need to download the Unacademy Learning app, then select CMA Foundation as your goal, click on Get Subscriptions, and you can use my code ANVESHA10 to avail a 10% off. They will also give you a perfect study plan to clear your June 2022 examination. In the subscription, you can avail rupees 875 per month for 24 months, that is 2 years, then 1165 rupees per month for 12 months, and likewise 1750 rupees per month for 6 months. And don't forget to use my code ANVESHA10 while subscribing, and you will get a 10% off on your subscription. The link is given in the description box below. So, ever since you have taken admission in commerce or business studies, you have been listening one thing, that the main purpose of any business, is customer satisfaction and profit making. So, here also in operations management, what are you doing basically? You are converting the inputs into outputs, right? So in this process, you are manufacturing the outputs. So the output has to be produced in such a way that it will satisfy the needs, the demands, and the wants of the customer. So the first thing is that customer satisfaction, or in your book it is written as customer service. So customer service means the service for the satisfaction of customer wants. Whatever the customer needs or whatever the customer wants, your product should be able to satisfy that want, right? Next, it is written that the operations management must provide something to a specification which can satisfy the customer in terms of cost and timing. So here we have three important aspects. The first one is specifications, okay? Specifications. Second one is cost. It should be cost effective and it should be provided to the customer at right timing. For example, now I am uploading these classes for June 2022 term or December 2022 term or the upcoming terms. But if I'll upload this class and I'll say that no, this class is applicable for December 21 term only, so this is irrelevant. Similarly, whatever product you are producing, it should be provided to the customer at the right time. So that's why it is saying that the primary objective of operations management is to provide the customer right thing at the right price and at the right time. There are three important things: cost, timing, and specification. I hope this is clear to you. In the next page, there is a table given to you, table number 1, where they have discussed the aspects of customer service. So 4 principal functions are given. Then what should be the primary consideration and what should be the secondary consideration. So what do you mean by consideration? Consideration means जब कस्टमर कोई प्रोडक्ट खरीद रहा है तो उस टाइम उन्हें क्या देखना है कि क्या ये प्रोडक्ट हमारे नीड्स को केटर कर पा रहा है. इज द प्रोडक्ट एबल टू केटर आवर नीड्स एंड वांट्स. सो हर चीज का एक प्राइमरी कंसिडरेशन होता है एंड एक सेकेंडरी कंसिडरेशन होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, this is a lip balm, okay? So in this particular lip balm, what is the primary consideration? that it has to be of good texture, right? And what are the other considerations? Like the box should be made in such a way that I can carry it everywhere, and it should have a nice fragrance. Similarly, when the principal function of an organization is manufacturing, in that case, what will be their primary concern? Primary concern is whatever goods they are producing, it should be with acceptable specification. The nature, the specifications of the product should be in an acceptable form. And what should be the other considerations? The cost and timing, cost of the raw material, the purchase price at which they are getting the raw material, and timing. What is the timing? The delivery delay from order or request to receive the goods. So it is basically saying that आपने जब वो चीज ऑर्डर करवाया है वो पर्टिकुलर डिलीवरी टाइम में ही उसको वो डिलीवर करे, एंड whatever goods you are trying to manufacture should be manufactured within a particular time limit. Coming to the next principal function, it is for those organizations where the principal function is transportation. So transportation में primary consideration क्या होता है? Movement, right? The movement should be of acceptable specification, and obviously it has to be cost effective, and timing भी सही होना चाहिए. The duration or the time to move should be convenient, and the delay from the commencement of the movement, that also needs to be specific, right? Next is supply. The principal function is supply. So what are you supplying? You are supplying goods, right? So the goods need to be in acceptable specification. And what are the other consideration? Cost at which you are purchasing the raw material. And what is timing? Delivery delay from order or request to supply to receive the goods, right? So delay नहीं होना चाहिए. Next is where principal function is service. So it is basically applicable in those organizations where their principal function is to render services. Treatment of a given requested or acceptable specification. See, when you are hiring a particular service, then you have to be very, very particular about the specifications of that service. For example, now if I'll go to a restaurant and I order a particular thing, a particular dish. So in that case, I would definitely need some specifications in that dish कि मिर्ची कम होनी चाहिए या फिर ये चीज़ ज़्यादा होना चाहिए, नमक कम होना चाहिए. So in that particular situation, whatever treatment they are giving you, that needs to be in an acceptable specification. Similarly, cost of the treatment, it has to be cost effective. And secondly, timing. वही same चीज़ दिया है यहाँ पे, right? So generally, an organization will aim reliably and considerably to achieve certain standards, right? कोई भी organization अगर है तो वो उसका एम क्या रहता है कि वो एक पर्टिकुलर स्टैंडर्ड को अचीव करे, राइट? पर्टिकुलर स्टैंडर्ड टू अचीव अ पर्टिकुलर डिमेंशन, and operations managers will be influential in attempting to achieve these standards. So it is the responsibility of the operations managers to influence the environment of the organization in such a way that they try to achieve these standards. The second objective of operations management is resource utilization. Now tell me one thing, what do you mean by resource? Resource क्या होता है? हर वो चीज जो कि आपको एक पर्टिकुलर काम करने में हेल्प करते हैं. For example, while making this video, tripod, mobile phone, my lamp, this book, this pen, and all those editing softwares. These are the resources that I use to make a video, right? So whatever resources you have to utilize them effectively and efficiently. Remember one thing, whenever you are writing anything about resources, try to remember two words, effective and efficient. So these two words are very important. So here it is saying that first objective was what? You have to satisfy the customer's wants. Now, in the second point, it is saying that to satisfy the customer's wants effectively, what do you need to do? You have to utilize the resources properly. So what does the second point say? It says that along with satisfying the needs of the customers, you have to utilize the resources up to the max, right? Customer services must be provided with the achievement of effective operations. See, you have to make the operations in an effective way, and you have to efficiently use the resources. You have to efficiently use what? The resources. And if you are not able to utilize those resources efficiently, so in that case, what happens? Commercial failure happens in the operating system. So here I would like to give you one example. Okay, so let's imagine a situation when you are going to prepare mushroom chili. Okay, so for that, what do you need? Three basic ingredients are capsicum, onion, and your mushroom. So these are what? These are your resources, right? So imagine a situation when you have the capsicums with you, but while preparing the mushroom chili, you forgot that you have the capsicums also, and आप उसको वो chili में डालना ही भूल गए. So in that case, what happens? Mushroom, onion, and capsicum, these are your resources, and you have forgotten to put capsicum. So your capsicum got wasted. Along with that, because capsicum is not there in the mushroom chili, so the taste and the fragrance is not up to the mark. So what happens? You are not able to utilize the resources carefully, and along with that, you are also not able to satisfy the customer's need, right? So that will lead to commercial failure. अगर आप कस्टमर को सेटिस्फाई कर ही नहीं पाओगे, सो क्या हो जाएगा? आप कॉमर्शियली भी आप फेल हो जाओगे उस पर्टिकुलर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम में. आई होप ये एग्जाम्पल अच्छा था, आप लोग समझ पा रहे हो चीज़ों को. नाउ द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज सेइंग दैट operations management is concerned essentially with the utilization of resources, that is obtaining maximum effect from resources or minimizing their loss. See, whenever you're going to deal with the resources, so what happens basically? Whatever resource you have to use them in an optimum manner. You have to use them up to the full, and you also need to try to minimize their loss, right? Or what if underutilization or wastage is going on, then you have to reduce them. The next point is saying that how can you measure the extent up to which you have utilized the resources, right? So here it is saying that you can measure the extent of utilization by 3 parameters. What are those? The first one is proportion of available time used or occupied. How much time you have used or how much time you have occupied, and along with that, how much time is available to you. And the second parameter is what? Space utilization. How much space you have utilized. And the third one is what is the level of activity or what is your capacity. Or you can say normal language में अगर मैं बोलूँ तो how many units you have produced. Okay. So each measure indicates the extent to which the potential or capacity of such resources is utilized. Let's say मेरे पास let's say I had 4 capsicums and I used only 1. So what will be the extent? It will be like 1/4. I hope you are able to correlate. Next is what? Operations management is also concerned with the achievement of both satisfactory customer service and resource utilization. So operations management has basically 2 objectives. So it is concerned with these 2 objectives only. But the catch is here that if you try to improve one of these factors, then the other one will start decreasing. An improvement in one will often give rise to deterioration in the other. Let's say if you are trying to increase the customer service, so in that case, your resource utilization will decrease. Okay. Often both cannot be maximized, and hence a satisfactory performance must be achieved on both objectives. In most of the situations, what happens, you cannot maximize both resource utilization and customer satisfaction. So you have to make a proper balance to achieve a very efficient operating system. So यहाँ पर भी वही चीज लिखा है. And now coming to the last table, that is table number 2. So here the twin objectives of operations management is given to you. The first one is customer satisfaction. So what is it saying? You have to provide agreed or adequate level. Adequate is what? Sufficient level of customer service by providing goods or service with the right specification at the right cost and at the right time. The second objective is what? The resource utilization. So what is your basic objective? To achieve adequate levels of resource utilization. You have to utilize your resources up to the maximum, right? For example, to achieve agreed levels of utilization of materials, machines and labor. So I really hope this class was an interesting class, and if you find this video helpful, then hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, The Witty Turtle, and also share this video with your CMA intermediate friends. You can also find the link of my social media handles in the description box below. Along with that, you can also find the link to attend the Unacademy classes.